Now we will do some problems which are based on the some special series. So the problem 1 is obtain sigma R7 to 16 2 times R cube. Now it involves R7 to 16. That means if we take the difference of to get R7 to 16 2R cube, that is we take the difference of summation R1 to 16 2 times R cube minus summation R, that is 1 to 7 2 times R cube, it gives R7 to 16. That is, now here is the point, that is 6 7, or it should be 6. It should be 6 because the starting term is 7. So we have to deduct R1 to 6. This point should be noted. Now 2 can be common out from all the series. It becomes 2 times R1 to 16 R cube minus 2 times R1 to 6 R cube. That is 2 is common out and we take summation of cube, that is n into n plus 1 over 2 whole square. And here terms are 6. Therefore 6 into n plus 1, 6 plus 1 is 7 over 2 whole square. That gives 2 into 1 by 4 again common out and we get on multiplication 18496 minus 441, that is 18,496 441. We get 1 over 2 and on separating these two we get 18,055. That gives 2 9s are 0, 2 2s are 2 7s are this. So this is the answer to get this value. Now the next problem is sum to n terms, that is 1 cube plus 3 cube plus 5 cube plus so on. So in this we can see this is a series powers to natural number, that is an odd natural number. So first of all we will find the nth term of this series, that is 1, 3, 5 and so on. Here a is 1 and d is the common difference, that is 3 minus 1 is 2. So its nth term is a plus n minus 1 d gives 1 plus n minus 1 into 2, that is 2n minus 1. This is the required nth term of this series. Therefore, above series is of form, that is Sn is equal to summation r1 to n 2r minus 1 whole cube. So we will find out the value of this series, summation r1 to n a minus b whole cube, that is a cube, 2r cube is 8r cube, minus b cube, that is 1, minus 3ab a minus b. This is the formula of a minus b whole cube. Summation r1 to n 8r cube minus 1 minus 3 into 6, 6 into 2, 12 r square plus 6r. Now we will find out 8 times summation r1 to n r cube minus 12 times summation r1 to n r square plus 6 times summation r1 to n r minus 1 times summation, that gives. So by using the formulas of cube of natural numbers, square of natural numbers, sum of natural numbers of n terms and sum of constant up to n, we get 8 into n square n plus 1 whole square over 4 minus 12 into 1 over 6 n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 plus 6 into n plus 1 over 2 minus n. That is, as n is equal to, on cancelling 8 by 4, we get 2 into n square n plus 1 whole square. So 12 by 6 is 2 times n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 plus 6 over 2 is 3 times n into n plus 1 minus n. We get n into n plus 1 as common from first 3 terms and we get 2 into n plus 1 first term in the remaining first, that is minus 2 into 2n plus 1 plus 3 outside minus n. So we get n into n plus 1 and we multiply the term in the bracket, that is 2n square plus 2n minus 4n minus 2 plus 3 minus n. So we get n into n plus 1, 2n square plus 2n minus 4n, we get minus 2n, minus 2 plus 3, that is plus 1 minus n. So we get n into n plus 1. Now we get in the bracket, that is 2n square minus 2n plus 1 minus n. Now multiply n plus 1 to the bracket, we get 2n cube minus 2n square plus n plus 2n square minus 2n plus 1 minus n. So all above we get n into 2n cube minus 2n square plus 2n square is cancelled out plus n minus 2n is minus n plus 1, that is minus n. So we get n is common out as a whole and in the bracket we get 2n cube minus n plus 1 minus 1. So we get n into 2n cube minus n. 1 and 1 is cancelled out. So we get n into n is again common out in the bracket 2n square minus 1. So Sn is equal to n square into 2n square minus 1 is the sum of 1 cube plus 3 cube up to n cube of the square cube of sum of cube of odd numbers up to n terms. Now the next problem is Sum the series, that is 1 plus x plus 1 plus x square plus 1 plus x square plus x cube plus so on up to n terms, that is x is not equal to 1. So we have to find the sum of these terms. Now the solution is Sn is equal to 1 plus x plus 1 plus x square plus 1 plus x square plus x cube plus so on up to n terms. Multiplying and divide by 1 minus x, and we will get Sn is equal to 1 plus x into 1 minus x over 1 minus x plus 1 minus x into 1 plus x square over 1 minus x plus so on up to n terms. So if we see, in the first term we get a plus b, a minus b, that is a square minus b square over 1 minus x. It is a minus b, a square plus b square plus ab. So it becomes a cube minus b cube over 1 minus x up to n terms. So again, if we see, we get 1 over 1 minus x in the bracket 1 plus 1 up to n terms and minus 1 over 1 minus x in the bracket x square x cube up to n terms. So in the first bracket 1 is repeating up to n times, so it becomes n over 1 minus x minus 1 over 1 minus x. So if we see, this is the GP series. Ratio of second by first term is x, third by x raised to power 4 over x cube is x, there is a common ratio r is x, that it is a GP series. So its sum is a 1 minus r raised to power n over 1 minus r, as r is not equal to 1. So this is the sum of GP series. So we get Sn is equal to n over 1 minus x minus x square 1 minus x raised to power n over 1 minus x into 1 minus x, 1 minus x whole square. So this is the sum of given series. Now the next problem is sum the series 1 plus half times 1 plus 2 plus 1 by 3 times 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to 16 terms. Now the solution is, here Tn term will be, if we see, second term 1 by 2, it becomes 1 by n, and it is going on 1 plus 2, so Tn term involves sum of n terms, and sum of n terms in AP series is n into n plus 1 over 2. So Tn term becomes n plus 1 over 2 of this series. So the series is, that is Sn is summation r1 to n Tn, that is summation r1 to, here we have to find 16 terms, so it becomes x16 r1 to 16 up to tr. that is sigma r1 to 16, that is r plus 1 over 2. So we get half is outside the bracket, sigma r1 to 16r plus sigma r1 to 16 into 1. So we get half summation of n terms up to 16 is n into n plus 1 over 2. That is 16 into 17 over 2 plus 1 is repeating up to 16 times, so it becomes 16. So we get half. 2 into 16 is 8, 8 into 17 is 136 plus 16. So we get 152 over 2. That gives 2 7 are 14, 2 6 are 12. So summation of given series is 76. Now the next problem is, if alpha 1 is sum of first n natural number and alpha 2 be the sum of their squares and alpha 3 be the sum of their cubes, then prove that 9 alpha 2 square is equal to alpha 3 into 1 plus 8 times alpha 1. Now taking left hand side, alpha 3 into 1 plus 8 times alpha 1. Alpha 3 is, that is, sum of their cube, so it is n square, n plus 1 whole square over 4. And 1 plus 8 times alpha 1 is sum of n natural number, that is n into n plus 1 over 2. So we will solve this bracket. We get n square n plus 1 whole square over 4 into 1 plus 4 times n into n plus 1. So we get n square n plus 1 whole square over 4, and on open the bracket we get 1 plus 4n square plus 4n. So if we see here, this is 2n square, this is 1 square, this is 2 into 2n into 1. So it is the square of 2n plus 1 whole square. That is, we get n square n plus 1 whole square 2n plus 1 whole square over 4. So this is number 1. Now taking right hand side. We get 9 alpha 2 square. Alpha 2 is the sum of squares of natural number, that is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 over 6, and this alpha 2 whole square, that gives square. Therefore, now we get, which is equal to 9 over 6 square is 36 into n square n plus 1 whole square into 2n plus 1 whole square. So 9 fours are 36. We get n square, n plus 1 whole square, 2n plus 1 whole square over 4. So this is number 2. So from 1 and 2, we get 9 alpha 2 square is equal to alpha 3 into 1 plus 8 times alpha 1. That is proved. Now the next problem is obtain the sum of the series, that is x plus 1 by x whole square plus x square plus 1 by x square whole square plus x cube plus 1 by x cube whole square up to n terms, and x is not equal to 0 as well as x is not equal to plus minus 1. Otherwise terms become same and answer will become 0. Now the solution is x plus 1 by x whole square plus x square plus 1 by x square whole square plus x cube plus 1 by x cube whole square plus so on up to n terms. So we get here a square plus b square plus 2ab, a square plus b square plus 2ab, a square plus b square plus 2ab. Using the same formula in each bracket, we get x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 into x into 1 by x, that is 2. Now in second bracket, x square is x4, 1 by x square is 1 upon x raised to power 4 plus 2 into x raised to power 2 into 1 by x square becomes 2. So similarly in the old bracket we get the same terms by applying a plus b whole square. So we get in the first series x square, x4, x cube by taking first term of each bracket plus in the second bracket we take second term 1 by x square, 1 by x raised to power 4 up to n terms plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 up to n terms plus so on. That is not so on, that is enough. We involve 3 terms individually so on. Now in the first series, this is a GP series and we get, if we see here, this is x6, that is second by first, that is x raised to power 4 over x square is x square, x raised to power 6 over x4, this is again x square. So this is the GP series. So we get first term, that is x square, and x is not equal to 1, so become r is x square raised to power n minus 1 over x minus 1. R minus 1, r is x square. Now in the second bracket, a is 1 by x square, as x square is not plus minus not equal to 1, so 1 by x square is less than 1. So it becomes 1 minus 1 by x square raised to power n over 1 minus 1 by x square plus 2 times n is 2 into n. So on solving this we get x square into x raised to power 2n minus 1 over x square minus 1. And here we get x raised to power 2n minus 1 by taking LCM x raised to power 2n in the denominator, and it becomes x square minus 1. 1 by x square and 1 by x square is cancelled out here, plus 2 times of n. This is the required answer of given series. This was all about the chapter that involves sum of different type of series, AP series, GP series up to n terms.